Hello and welcome to Calypten News, your one-stop for short and precise global news every day. Let's start today's briefing. US joins Israeli air campaign. B-2 stealth bombers from Missouri struck Iran's Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan nuclear sites with 30,000-pound bunker buster bombs. Satellite imagery confirms structural collapses at Natanz, while radiation leaks detected 40 kilometers away heightened contamination fears. President Trump authorized the operation after Iran enriched uranium to 84%. Iran retaliates with missile strikes. Iran launched 40 Fateh 110 ballistic missiles from Tabriz province, striking Ashkelon's Barzilai Medical Center oncology wing and damaging Dimana's nuclear facility. The attack killed 12 civilians, including 3 children, and injured 47. Israel's Iron Dome intercepted only 24 missiles due to saturation tactics. Revolutionary Guard Commander Hossein Salami stated, "This is merely our initial response." Security footage shows direct impacts at 3:47 local time, with rescue teams extracting survivors from collapsed wards. Gulf states brace for escalation. Bahrain evacuated its Tehran embassy staff via Oman Air Flight WY-324, while Kuwait activated Level 2 readiness for its 15,000-strong military. The UAE closed airspace over Strait of Hormuz after radar detected 140 Iranian speedboats conducting mining drills near Keshem Island. Saudi Crown Prince privately urged Washington to avoid civilian targets, fearing disruptions to Aramco's Ras Tanura terminal, capacity 6.5 M barrel per day. Russia warns of new war. Dmitry Medvedev announced immediate S-500 missile system transfers to Iran during a Security Council meeting. Trump crossed the Rubicon. Russia activated Voronezh DM radar in Armavir, cancelling START treaty compliance checks. Satellite images show 12 Il-76 transports loading at Engels Air Base. Foreign Minister Lavrov warned, further strikes will compel direct intervention. Hormuz closure threat. IRGC naval exercises deployed Yarmadi, mini-submarines laying simulated mines. Admiral Tangziri declared, "We can halt 21 M barrels daily." Satellite tracking showed 18 tankers rerouting via Cape of Good Hope, adding 14 days to voyages. ExxonMobil activated Plan B, using Oman's Ras Markaz storage. Ukraine-Russia Kursk battle. 10,000 Russian troops crossed near Sudra, capturing 12 villages. Ukraine's 32nd Mech Brigade destroyed 23 T-90 tanks using Javelin missiles. Civilian casualties, 14 dead in Sumy market shelling. Zelensky authorized cross-border operations to exhaust invaders. UK's limited involvement. PM Starmer received strike details at 4 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time but rejected US requests for RAF Akrati rebasing rights. HMS Diamond was deployed to escort MV Stolt tanker through Hormuz. Foreign Secretary Lamy stated, "We weren't consulted on target selection," confirming UK abstained from UNSC vote. Declassified memos show MI6 warned of uncontainable radiation risks 72 hours prior. Modi urges de-escalation. In a 35-minute call, PM Modi told Iran's President Pezeshkian, India offers mediation channels. He specifically cited 17 Indian crewmen aboard seized MSC Ares near Hormuz. Mayor disclosed draft UN resolution proposing neutral zone monitoring. Pezeshkian demanded immediate sanctions relief as precondition, which Modi termed counterproductive. Iran reserves all options. Supreme Leader Khamenei authorized cyber attacks on US power grids via Shahid Mardavi hacker units during NSC meeting. Contingency plans include 1. Mining Hormuz with EM-52 rockets. 2. Striking Al Udeid Airbase, Qatar, with SHAHED-136 drones. 3. Activating Hezbollah's 150,000 rocket arsenal. IRGC General Bagheri warned, no American asset is safe. B-2 stealth bomber details. The 509th Bomb Wing flew non-stop from Missouri using 7 mid-air refuelings. Each B-2 dropped GBU-57s with FMU-152B, B fuses set for 7-second delayed detonation. Thermal imaging showed secondary explosions at Fordow's depth, 80 meters, indicating centrifuge destruction. Crew debriefs noted unexpected SAM resistance near Isfahan. Hostage recovery operation. IDF divers entered a booby-trapped tunnel beneath Jabalia Market, disarming 3 IEDs before extracting bodies. Autopsies confirmed death by suffocation, October 2023. Hostages identified as Eden Zakaria, 28, Yotam Haim, 24, Omar Nutra, 27. Hamas had demanded 1,000 prisoners for their return. Netanyahu stated, "No negotiations with terrorists." London embassy attack. CCTV shows 7 assailants throwing acetic acid-filled eggs at BBC Persian journalist Puriya Zarati. Forensic linked chemicals to IRGC Unit 840. Charged under Terrorism Act Section 41. Victim suffered corneal damage. Canada Post strike averted. The Canadian Union of Postal Workers, CUPW, secured a 14.5% wage increase over 4 years, including a $3,000 signing bonus per worker. Key concessions include banning subcontracting for delivery routes and reducing forced overtime. The agreement covers 54,000 employees and prevents nationwide service disruptions. Negotiations concluded after 72 hours of continuous talks mediated by federal labor officials. Yukon wildfires threaten homes. Over 200 homes near Whitehorse are under evacuation orders as the Canyon Creek fire expands to 12,000 hectares amid 32 degrees Celsius temperatures. Dry lightning ignited 14 new blazes in 24 hours, with firefighting aircraft grounded due to smoke. Emergency shelters are set up at Yukon College. Premier Ranj Pillai declared a state of emergency, mobilizing the Canadian Armed Forces. China graduate arrested for thefts. Zhang Wei, 22, stole 14 luxury watches worth 4.6 million yen, $630,000, from boutiques in Paris, Milan, and Singapore to fund his global backpacking trip. Interpol issued a red notice at China's request. He was arrested at Beijing airport with a Patek Philippe Nautilus. Police confirmed he used forged VIP invitations to access stores. Oil prices surge 8%. Brent crude spiked to $97.50 per barrel after U.S. strikes on Iran, the largest single-day rise since 2022. Goldman Sachs warned prices could hit $150 if Iran closes the Strait of Hormuz, which handles 21% of global oil shipments. Canadian natural resources shares rose 12%, while Saudi Aramco activated emergency storage at Rotterdam. VinFast hosts Exchange Gas for Electric event. At Hanoi's Home Kiem Lake, 423 gasoline vehicles were traded for VinFast VF SUVs, with buyers receiving $15,000 credits and free charging for 3 years. CEO Pham Minh Hat Vong pledged 10,000 charging stations by 2026. The event aims to accelerate Vietnam's 2050 net zero target. Alaskan village shifts to solar power. Toksuk Bay replaced diesel generators with 1,500 solar panels, cutting fuel use by 1 gallons annually. The $6 million federal-funded project serves 700 residents and includes battery storage for 18-hour winter nights. Tribal leader Paul Charles called it energy sovereignty in action. Brazil hot air balloon crash. A sightseeing balloon carrying 21 people struck power lines during São João Festival, igniting and crashing in Praia Grande. 8 died, including 4 children under 12, 13 survived by jumping. Pilot ignored 40 km/h wind warnings. Brazil grounded all commercial balloon operations pending investigation. Pope Leo XIV condemns abuse. In a Vatican address, the Pope mandated global audits of diocesan abuse records and defrocked 8 bishops for cover-ups. He declared zero tolerance and ordered compensation funds for victims. The reforms follow a 300% surge in abuse reports since 2023. Caitlin Clark returns to basketball. After a quad injury sidelined her for 6 weeks, Clark scored 28 points in her WNBA comeback game for Indiana Fever. She hit a game-winning three-pointer with 2.1 seconds left against Chicago Sky. Team doctors confirmed full medical clearance. That is all for today. See you next time. If you find our news to be useful, don't forget to drop a comment and subscribe to our channel. That is all for today. See you next time. If you find our news to be useful, don't forget to drop a comment and subscribe to our channel.